Hey, Sandra. Hey, Larissa. I'm just doing a little bit of a touch up on something. Well, the craft for the day. Just saying. I did a little test and I wanted to see how this was going to turn out because I've never used this it's with clay. I've never used this clay before. Not this way, I haven't. So I'm just trying to smooth things out with a brush to see if it will work, because I did not order this clay. I bought it from our dollar store. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Saturday afternoon, morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. Hope everyone's doing good. Hey, Candace. So I'm just testing this clay. I got two kinds. I'm only using one kind today, though. And it's my terracotta clay. So I like the kind of vintage cracked look myself. I'm just, let me show you. Let me show you. So I got these little molds here from, I got the Temu, not my soap molds. I can't use those because they're too deep. But I've got some with feathers in it. As you can see, I've tried this one. So I've got these. Hi, Sophia. And I've got some with leaves, as you can see through it. They're not that deep, that's the kind you need. You don't want them too deep because then you can't get it out. Can't get the stuff out. And I've got this, I've showed this one before, but you can't really make it out. It's like a little fairy, I think. But I put her on here, on my little terracotta pot. I love it. Like, I love it. It's not that deep. It's supposed to be for soap, but these are so darn tiny. I thought these were way bigger when I ordered it, but it wasn't. Hi, Terry. So I was puttering around and I did this one. Like, I've got cracks in it because they're not together, which is, I'm okay with it because you can smooth it out with water. And I put a feather there. So you can use this stuff. Like, I've never ordered actual clay, which I think I'm going to. Because this stuff I'm using the terracotta clay, but this is the same stuff. It's natural modeling clay. Dries naturally, easy to shape, no oven. You don't have to cook it or nothing like that. It's just this stuff here. But I found the terracotta stuff at our dollar store a while back. Now they don't even have it anymore. So I'm glad I picked some up. But you can use this clay if you have it at your Dollar Tree. I'm going to order some actual real clay. Then I'm going to make some clay and see which works better. Because I want to dress up my plant pots for outside. I don't know if I can get, well, I don't think I can get bigger molds like this, but you can actually use like a big leaf from a plant, roll out your clay, put your leaf on it, cut around it, and it should have all the veins that the leaf has, or whatever plant leaf you use. You can use that if you got bigger plant pots and glue it on there, which I'm going to try because I'm all ready for summer. I'm telling you, I wish I could mow my grass right now, but because I see everybody else has got sunshine, blue skies, and it's like, oh gosh, we got minus 20 some weather, and I'm just sick of it already. Hey Gladys, how are you? That it is air dry clay, yes, Sophia. Yeah. But I'm gonna order some clay, like some real clay, and see what the price is. I've never ordered it before. This is dollar store stuff. This is only $2, this stuff. But I got the terracotta stuff. Hi, Tina. So I want to order some. Try that. I want to make some. Try that and see. I will have to, I'm thinking I'm going to have to seal it because the rain's going to break it down. So you'll have to seal it. I'm so sick of it too, Sophia. It's dragging me down and it's making me not happy. You know what I mean? It plays that stuff. Oh, it was just stressful in this house this morning. I'm telling you, holy cow. It was just freaky. I had no part of it. I just listened. I'm just saying, it's just like, oh my gosh. Like I just got it. Like I slept until 9 o'clock. I think Brooke woke me up at 9. I think he was up at probably around 8:30. Yes, it just plays. It's buggers around with my aura, and I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Like I can't be stuck in the house for very long either. I need to get out and I need to see some human beings. I just need to see them. I need to see people walking around, driving around, that kind of good thing. Not that I have to be around anybody, but I need that. Thanks, Gladys. It's snowing and raining here today. Oh, I take rain any day. If it was warm, I think it's next week. I pray it's next week or the middle of next week. We're going into plus digits, like 0 plus 1 for like, I don't know how many days. So, I'm going to spend as much time as I can out there. I'm telling you. I don't care if I'm just sitting out there. I told my neighbor the other day, it's like when it starts melting, let's break out our lawn chairs and we'll just sit and just chit chat and just watch the snow go away because it's getting too much already. I don't know. It plays on you. I need to go out. I just need to go drive around a little bit, hit a couple of dollar stores because otherwise I don't, in Walmart because my son likes to go there. So, and when he asks to go there, and it's like minus 42. Well, it's like, I can't take you out in this weather, buddy. I can't even handle this weather. So it's hard. We are to get over a foot of snow. Wow. Wow. I want some fun and sun. Oh gosh, Sophia, me too. I'll take cloud and rain as long as it's nice out. I'll take it. Hey, Jody. I had my roommate removed from my home when I caught her place. Brown Pride, take that stuff somewhere else, please, and thank you very much. Goodness gracious. I don't need to know any kind of stuff like that. Like, I really don't. I don't get it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hi, Michelle. How are you? It's hard, and I get out when, yeah. I know, Candace. Like, some of them just say the craziest stuff, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess it's not for me to get, but I don't know. So yeah, I want to embellish some of my terracotta parts. I wanted to make a rain chain out of these little guys, but I'm scared to now because I think they're going to break. Yeah, they need something. Like, I'm telling you. We were talking about that this morning. Just how society has changed over the last, oh gosh, 40, 30 years. Hi, Hydrangea Blue. We are getting snow tonight and freezing rain. Ooh, that's a bad combination. Snow and rain. Hey, GA Granny, how are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I'm just saying. Blessings to you, my friend. I'm doing good, but my dog is sick. Oh. I've seen rain chains made out of the cookie cutters. I just think they're so cute. I'm going to make one this year. I am going to make one. I just want to hang a whole bunch of stuff just to make my yard look nice. Terracotta usually does okay and warm, but cold, they will freeze and bust. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want to make a lighthouse out of terracotta pots. Those are cool. Those are so nice. They're pretty. Because I got a shelf that's against the back of my house, which is a big, huge piece of glass there. I need to get that. That thing has been sitting there now, covering my stand for like 2 years. I am so scared that thing's gonna break. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. But yeah, I want to make a rain chain. Oh, I've got like 3 or 4 crafts on the go right now. Like it's insane. I see something, it's like, ooh, I got the supplies for that. I wanna make it. Grands, you got the flog. What is that? Brain. I'm not a granny flog. God. Holy cow. I'll never be a grandmother. I'm just saying. I'll never be a grandmother. Vermont Woodstock. Oh, I've never even heard of that place. Hi. What did that say? Can I call you Gramps? If that floats your boat, you call me that. That's fine. Hey, Mr. YouTube, how are you? Oh, Granny, I'm so sorry. Hey, Wild Child, how are you? Your dad loaned you a lot of money? My dad's dead, Gabriel. I hope that makes you feel better. Bye. Oh my gosh, people. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Okay, I'll go look, Brenda. I'll go look. I'm on my tablet too. Oh my gosh, how far is it up? Where are you? Did you see my post? You are the most beautiful Gramps I've ever seen. Is that a new thing in the States? I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm looking, I can't even find you. How far is it up, Brenda? Can you tell me again, Brenda? Can you say it again? Because I can't find it. Yeah, well, some of them don't know how to be respectful, right, Granny? Some of them just don't get it. Okay, well, since I don't have a moderator in here, I got one now. Oh, I got Gladys in here. I forgot. Sorry, Gladys. My bad. My bad. Yeah, don't boot them. Just time them out. Just time them out. Unless it's just like, if it's a rank, give them the kick. We are getting more. Oh, I seen someone put stuff in chat the other night about the weather. Did you read Wild Child's comment? Oh gosh, I hate to miss. No, I didn't. Hold on, Wild Child. Oh my gosh, where are you? Missed my post. Okay, now I got to go back up. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on. Oh geez, where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? I can't even find it, Wild Child. I can't find it. Hi, Vanessa. Are you in here, Vanessa? So sorry, you guys. I can't even keep up with chat. That's odd. Isn't that odd? Find. I don't know. I was supposed to look at Wild Child's her comment. Hi, Pamela. Oh, I can't find it. What the heck? I don't know what you said, Wild Child. Can you tell me again? Oh, Sweets, are you in here too? I just seen your name. I just seen your name. Hi, Clint. You behave, Clint. Please, I've been watching you on other chats, and I know you were just on Tammy Hodges' chat. So, because I was watching in the background. I've see how you act, but please don't be like that in here. Don't pinpoint out one woman. And I know Sandra's the one right now. I am just giving you a heads up, buddy. You can stay, you can be cordial, but don't harass these ladies on here. Thank you very much. Because I won't stand for it. You can go do that somewhere else, but not in my chat. I won't have it. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. But when you start, I'm not a Karen. I respect all the people that are in my chat. I'm just saying. She asked if you had an argument with, oh, no. No, wild child, no. No, I didn't have, no, I wasn't even in the conversation at all. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. You're welcome, Jody. Yeah, I won't have it. I won't have it. I'm not being mean and I'm not being a Karen, but if you can't go into someone's chat and have all the women respected and not pinpointed out all the time and asking all these questions, I don't think that's right. Yeah, I seen that too, Michelle. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, you can stay if you want, but just don't be like that, because it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. I'm just saying. Baraka. Is that his name? Baraka? Oh gosh. Yeah, it's crazy. It just kind of freaks me out. The world is too crazy right now. The last thing a woman needs to feel is uncomfortable in a chat room. Hey, Laura, how are you? What happened to my lamp? Well, you can see it's kind of buggered there, right? Wild child looking at all my mistakes here. Well, I'm taking this old lamp. It's just because I don't have that clamp on the lamp to hold it together. But I am changing this lamp into, I'm going to spray paint it because it's white, right? I don't throw away the shades because I don't know if I'm going to need it for a craft. I'm just saying. I just keep them. So this, I'm going to turn into, I'm going to put a solar light on there, spray paint the whole thing, and I'm going to put it on the edge of my step outside. So, I don't even know how to say your name, but good day to you. Hey, Redbird. So that's what I'm going to do with that lamp. It still works and everything, but it's too big. And I have nowhere to put it. But I don't want to throw it out because you can always repurpose stuff like that. And summer's like around the corner. So I'm trying not to get rid of stuff. I'm telling you, it's so hard because there's so much I just want to chuck away, but I can't. This isn't a dating or a hookup network. I'm just saying. Yeah, like, come on now. Oh my gosh. Say hi to Heather. I will, Sandra. He just walked by. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Slim looks beautiful today. Skin is glowing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's just really good makeup. It's not like, I don't even call it real foundation. It's that BB cream. Hey, Brian. Brian. Jeez, come on now, Sophia. That's funny. Yeah, there ain't no dating site. Jeez Louise. I won't, because the last time on here, as soon as I said, oh, okay. Oh, thanks, Jody. I had so much fun doing that. Like, it turned out not too bad. Like, it almost sounds hollow when you tap it. Like, it sounds hollow. So I'll seal it before I put it outside just so it doesn't get all ugly and gross. I've seen that on Pinterest and I am thinking on doing it. Yes, Wild Child, do. Oh, the lamp thing, you mean? I know, that's where I saw it. But they were like really tall lamps. They're beautiful. And you can spray paint them any color you want. I don't know if I'm going to go with black. I might. I don't know. Because white I can't do because that stuff gets too dirty. Way too dirty. So I think I'm going to do a couple and I'm going to put them in my flower. I got so much stuff I want to put in my flower bed. I want to go really hardcore on my front yard this year. So, hi, Belinda. Did I say hi to you? Hi, Bruce. How are you, sir? Have you seen the stuffed animals people dip in scented wax? No, I have not. How would that work? In wax? That would take a lot. I'm going to watch on TV. Okay, Granny. Yeah, rest, okay? Yes, yes, Wild Child. Yeah, those are the ones I saw too. And it's like, ooh, I need to go to the thrifty store and find stuff that don't work. I seen another thing there. It was a floor lamp. I don't know if it worked, but I did have one of those. And what did I do? I chucked it out. So it was a floor lamp with just a thin pole in the middle. The lady cut a pool noodle in half, put the pool noodle on it, and then just put fake floral in it. Did it ever look nice? She left hers in her house, though. She didn't put it outside, but oh gosh, was that pretty. It'll still look furry afterwards, but you know, wax, yeah. Yeah. Wow, I haven't even seen that, Jody, at all. I'm on Pinterest, probably like 6-7 times a day. I'm always on there. Thanks, Pamela. Yeah, I love Pinterest. But you know, lately I find when I go on Pinterest, it seems to me that somebody else is reposting their, like the creator's stuff. I don't know. It just seems like that. Oh, thanks, Bruce. You too. I got my flowers over here. I got flowers yesterday. I'll show you them. Well, maybe I'll just bring them over here. Which is neat because I can use the vase for a craft. Not like I'll use it for flowers and stuff, but I'm telling you, I could, it's got texture in it, and that's what I'm about, is texture. The ribbon, the ribbon on these flowers reminds me of the States. But I thought it was blue and red and white, but it's black. So this is what I got for Valentine's Day. I got 24 roses, so. Hi, Tanya, how are you? Like I think you know how much this cost? Like the guy never takes price tags off anything. I'm just saying. 150, was it 152 or 158 bucks? Nobody passed away, Turbo. So this is what, and I got, thank you everybody. Hi, Hazel. So I don't know if I want to dry them now after they start getting, well, I just got them yesterday, so. But hey, Journey, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm going to hang them upside down, but there's something else I saw. I'm hoping it works. I'm going to try it with plaster of Paris, is dip them in plaster of Paris. Just let them drip and dry. So that's what I want to try. And this vase has got so much texture on it. Look at the ribbon. It reminded me so much of the USA. I thought it was blue yesterday. I honestly thought it was blue. Red, white, and blue. I was just laughing. It's like, where did you get that ribbon from? I didn't know they sold that stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to dip them, Michelle. Yes. So yeah, that's my gift. Is 24 roses. So when my birthday comes, I don't think I'm going to get any flowers. I'm just saying, because I won't be home for my birthday. So Put in bathtub with oil and candles. Oh yeah, that's not happening. No, no, I don't tub it. I don't sit in the bathtub myself. Yeah, Brenda, I think he does kinda. I think he does kinda. Oh geez. Well, today you would think that nobody loved anybody in here. I'm just it was just rank. No one was screaming at each other, but just the conversation was just like, oh my gosh. I was sitting there at the table and I was like, I looked around, it's like, you know what? I haven't said nothing. I just woke up. I got my first cup of coffee and it's just chaotic in here. Like, what happened this morning? Like, are we talking about work or what are we talking about? Oh, it was just, oh my gosh. But then everybody leaves and everyone's all happy. It's so funny. If I could record it, man, it's like, what are you people doing? Like, what's happening in here right now? It was so funny. I couldn't believe it myself. It just got a little woohoo. I don't know. And poor me and Brooke, Brooke's sitting on the couch trying to watch his show. And it's funny because when he's watching what he's watching, so I got to tell you this before I forget. The other day I was sitting at the table and I was watching him. And he likes Kesha. He likes Kesha a lot. Not so much her new music, but her old stuff. And what was it? The song's called TikTok, I think. It's called TikTok. I think that's what it's called. So he's got the original video on his phone, but on his tablet because they remix those songs with like a cartoon or whatever. So on his tablet, he's got some kind of totally different sounding person singing it. It almost sounded like a little kid. It wasn't though. And then he had her original video on the phone. He blended those two together and I looked at him and it's like, what is that? But he had both of the songs in different sounds of her voice collided together and playing at the same time. And it's like, what on earth? How do you do that, man? It was crazy. I just thought it was the coolest thing. Hey, Angela, how are you? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. But yeah, I wanted to tell someone that. I should have said something last night, but I wanted to tell someone that. It was just the coolest thing. I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this kid doing? And how does he do that? I've tried it and I can't do it. Like I could probably line up if I had two devices of the same person, but not a different sound. I don't know. It was so weird. I'm great. Thank you. Oh, good, Angela. I'm glad. Yeah, so I just thought it was the coolest thing. I was just like, what on earth is my child doing? It was just the neatest little thing. So yeah, I'm going to dress up some little terracotta pots and I'm going to order. It's 31 and sunny here. I wish it was plus 31 here. That's really hot if it was plus 31 here, but I would take that in a heartbeat. I'm just saying. It's a good lazy kind of day in my house. Yeah, here too. Here too. It's good to have lazy days. That's what the weekends are for though, right? But I am getting cabin fever like it's not anybody's business, I'm telling you. Slim, did you end up painting the bowl you made? No, ma'am, I didn't. Do I have it in here? What did I do with it? Oh, it's in my living room. No, I didn't even, I like the white, but what I did was I sanded all the rough edges all the way around on the outside and on the inside. There are cracks, like little craters and stuff inside of it, which it dried like that. I'm leaving it. I'm not sanding that out. Yes, it's melting the snow. Oh. Yeah, I made a smaller one. Like I only had a little bit of plaster of Paris left. But you can kind of see through it on one side, which is okay because it's just my own. But I wanted to try it with something that had texture. So I found a bowl. It was crystal and it's got slats in it in the glass. So I covered that with saran wrap, put some oil on it, sunk it down, let it cure, and then I got texture on the outside, and then I roughed it up. I'll go get it. I'll show it to you. I put some green moss in it, actually, and I made some little baby bird eggs for it. Oh, goodness. Why is this? Oh, nope. I can't do that now. I can't do that now. I can't do that now. I can't show it to you. It's stuck to my thing. It's stuck to my board because it's not thick enough. But I put this little bowl, I put this bowl inside it. Like I got to remake it because I had it sitting, like it's thin, like it's dirt thin. And you want it kind of thick. So I can't even show it to you now because it's half of it's on my table and half of it's on the cutting board. So looks like it's a beautiful cold day here. It is, Angela. It is, yeah. Some people are so crafty. You can make something out of nothing. I've got these bamboo sticks here that I want to make something out of, and I just don't know what yet. And I bought them from our Dollarama. They won't have them out now till probably the spring because people use them in their gardens. And I just willy-nilly just buy them just for whatever. I don't have a craft in mind, but I'll just buy the stuff. And then it'll sit. It could sit for months till I come across on something on Pinterest. It's like, ooh, I've got the supplies. I'm going to make it. How would you make it thicker? Oh, well, you got to use enough. Like I didn't have enough in the bag from leftover. So I just poured it in the bowl that I had with my garbage bag. But you'll know, depending on what you're using to push down, like the one I just made, I knew I had to have a bit because I wanted the bottom to be thick. I wanted it to be thick, but you really got to let it dry. So once it dries and cures because it gets warm, well, this stuff does. I even brought it in here afterwards, took this plant pot, set it down. I turned the bowl over and let the bottom even dry really, really good too. And then you can well, you can't they got this spray stuff. I'm not sure what it is. It's some kind of paint, but it's just like a light. You can even get your paint. You can kind of like stain it too, like you do wood with acrylic paint and water. Just put a little bit of water in there. If you don't want it too dark, like a flaming deep color, put water in it. It'll be just a nice light color. But you gotta seal it. You gotta seal it because it will break down. I know this one will, because this stuff is only from the dollar store. I haven't tried the stuff that I made these guys in. I don't think I'll use this. I'll actually use cement because then I know you can paint it. You can just leave it. I want to make some pots out of cement and embellish them with clay is what I want to do. But big pieces is what I want to do. And make it look like no one else has that pot. Like you even take a normal, a fair size plastic pot, turn it upside down, same pot, glue another one on top. Then you got the height. Then you can put like this kind of twine in the middle. You can dress those things up like, where did you get that? Well, I made it. You can't buy these things. That's the nice part. Love the dog and bear. I like it too. I like them too. I think they're cute. I think they're cute. Can you say hi to me, please? Hi, Lexi. Does that make you feel better? I just did. Don't spam my chat, but I did say hi to you. I did say hi. And I got these little Snoopy chocolate kisses or whatever these things are called. So, but yeah, so that's what I was going to show you guys today is how to embellish these things. It's easy, easy, easy. But I think I'm going to order some clay and try it and see if there is a difference from, like, you can get clay from the dollar store. Is it air drying? I'm not sure because I've never bought it. Hi, Sherry. Is that a pic of you and your dogs on the wall? Mm-hmm. That picture right there is made out of glass. And Vicky Dewins made me that. I don't know where she got the picture from. Could have been my Facebook, maybe. She's seen my dogs before. She made me that. It's all out of glass. Oh, Candace. Candace. This is diamond art. This is from the dollar store and more here. This is what they look like in just in the boxes because they're on a canvas. Like this. They still have them, but their prices have gone up. But these are so fun to do. They're fun to do. I don't know this size, but they get bigger. I've got a butterfly too. Like this one too, here. This one. That's diamond art. That's going to take you a little bit time to do. Because the whole thing is covered. Then you can put it on a canvas if you want to. I've never tried it, but I have one. Oh gosh, Jody. You know what? Just sit at the table or whatever, or where you can. Put some music on or anything and just start doing your thing. It's so, and I'm telling you, because once you look at the clock, like 3 or 4 hours have gone by, that stuff will take up your time. I'm just saying. Monique told me about these things. It's a pad that you plug in and you turn it on. So at night, if you're like I sit in the living room and I have a very dim light on, I can have that pad with me. It's about this thick. It plugs in and it turns on. You can still see your diamond art. Sit on your chair, sit on your couch. I think mine is a baby monkey. Oh, cute. But yeah, they're fun to do. They are fun to do. All of them aren't, I don't know how many, I don't know. I've looked. I wanted to get a wolf is what I want to do. But, hi, Laura. I do diamond art also. Our Walmart now carries it also. Oh, cool. I looked for a wolf, but you can also go on Amazon and you can customize an actual picture. So, I'm not sure how much they are compared to here, but I could get a photo, a family photo, and they would turn it into diamond art for me, send me the kit. There you go. So I would look that up. These I got at my dollar store and more here. I think these were, gosh, how much was that one? I did an elephant, a wolf. I did an owl even. And Candace wants an owl. Like this one. I think these were 12. These are $12 here. So I did this one here. And then the bigger ones, they go up. Well, now they're like from 15 to $45. But the more expensive is the bigger they are, right? So the bigger the ones that are like 45, they're like this. They're just like a flat sheet. So I don't know, it would be easier to put these on a piece of wood that, yeah, like, see, I don't know. Like I could get frames made like for nothing for those. But I think I would put that on a frame first before I started it. But they're so fun. They're fun. They're time consuming. Yeah. But they're fun. And then you get something really pretty. I wonder if they do farmhouse diamond art. That'd be kind of neat. But I know they do portraits. You can customize your own diamond art. I'm just saying, I forgot to tell her that day she was live. But you can get a family portrait Like even of you and Tucker, and you could do it, and then you'd have it all, and you put it together. It's kind of neat. Did everyone do a thumbs up for Beautiful Slim? Thank you. Oh, thanks, Gladys. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that little tidbit. I've only had 2 cups of coffee, so far I'm good. That's what I would love, farmhouse. I know, right? I know. Oh, I know. I know. Like even that cow I got from Terry. I got it sitting on my coffee bar, but I want to hang it. I just don't know where I'm going to hang it. That's the thing. I don't know. I've got ideas for that cow. I'm just saying. I like cows. So, but I wanted to show you guys how to do this. I got my nail clippers in here. Because this is an easy craft. And you can make your flower pots look fantastic. No matter what the size are. Like no matter. Like I put a feather on this one. I like the rustic banged up look. I like that look for outside. I just wanted to try it. It's dry, and all I use to glue it, because you glue it when it's wet, is just this woodwork glue. That's all I used. And it works fantastic. Don't use hot glue, because that won't last. It'll melt off. It'll melt off. But I wanted to show you. I got some cornstarch here. And my little molds. I'm going to move my my phone down so you can see. But I was piddling around. This here thing is a big piece of tile. And I use this on my coffee bar so the wood underneath doesn't get all icky. This is from an old job. And we had leftover tiles, so I said, no, I want one. So this is what I use on my coffee bar. I love the rustic look too, Slim. Yeah, I love it. Like rustic, like cracked up, and I don't know. It just adds, I don't know, it just makes it look so pretty. But I've got my terracotta clay here. So these are from Temu. Like they're not very deep at all. So you can see they're not very deep at all. And I don't even know what I was looking for, but I came across these, so I got them. And then this one is a soap mold. It's not very deep either. So I'm not going to use this for soap at all. Like I guess I could make a schwack of these when company comes, but you know, here, take one home with you. But it works out good. So I thought I would show you. I've got some pots here. I just got little baby ones. Like we can get, we can get the round ones at our Dollarama, the big taller ones, but those are so hard to get because everybody takes them right away because they're only $4. Otherwise, when you go to our hardware store where they sell them, they're like $35, $40. I got a rice cooker. Oh, those are so cool, Jody. I've got one too. I love my rice cooker. I got mine from Amazon. But this is just from the dollar store, like our Dollarama. It's a dollar store. It's just named different. So I'm going to try these leaves. I haven't tried these ones yet. This is pretty easy to do. This one, which I'm impressed because I was a little iffy about it, and this. So I'll do both, but this is cornstarch. So I'm just going to brush the cornstarch. That way it sticks, but it loosens. Like you can still get it out of the mold. And just tap it out. That's all you do. I'm just going to brush all of them. I don't know if I'll use all of them, but I'll use a few. But you just take a little bit, just a little bit. So I do want to order some. I do want to order some clay because I don't know if bottom clay, like clay is different from this stuff or not. Because I've rolled this out too and then put a doily on it, roll it again so you have the pattern of the doily, and then you drape we don't drape it over. You put it in a bowl on saran wrap and it takes the shape of the bowl. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. So I'm just going to take a bit. I'm just going to just put it in here. And you want it flat. Like you want it flat. Like you can feel it somewhat not sticking because of the cornstarch, but it'll stick in there. It will. Just pulling it off the sides and stuff. And you just shape it to the mold. That's all you do. It's just, see? You just slide your fingers across it. That's it. And make sure it's flat. Just make sure it's flat, and then it'll come out. It should come out pretty good. And also, if you want this really smooth, just take a little bit of water on your finger. I would do it after you take it out. I've never done it with it in the mold myself. Am I missing a piece of that leaf? Nope. And just slide it just like that. Just make sure it's flat. This stuff is so easy to work with, though. It's nice and soft. Like, this stuff is almost wet when I take it out of the package. I thought, oh gosh, this doesn't seem right. But I've seen a few work with it on Pinterest, and I'm telling you, the stuff they've created is beautiful. You know what, dude? You're everywhere. You're everywhere. I don't know why these people even say that kind of garbage. But you can kind of feel it pull away. I'm just going to take it out, but I'm going to put this down on the table. I find it easier to do it that way. Have the piece pop out a little bit, and then just slowly tap your clay down. And then pull your mold away. So I've got it right here. Just give me a sec. I'm just going to take some excess off. Just a little bit. There's just a little bit of excess on here. I guess I could zoom you in, because then you'd really see it. Oh, good gosh. I can zoom you in, because yes, I'm on the vertical. So I got little pieces that just hang over, which you can use a little knife too. You don't need all the clay tools or anything like that. You can use a little X-Acto knife. It doesn't matter. See? Where am I? And there it is. It's a little leaf. And then I can put... Hey, DeMarcus, how are you, buddy? Let me unzoom you now a little bit here. So now I'm going to take my little pot. There's a little bit more here. Sorry, DeMarcus, I wasn't looking at chat there. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing fantastic. So then I can put a little bit of glue. I'm great just watching Chef Twiggy. I'm working with clay today. I'm working with clay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Like they're pretty easy to make. But once you get into the big ones, like with an actual leaf from a tree, like even like a rhubarb leaf, I need to wipe this glue off. I'm just going to, because this glue washes off okay. So I'm just going to take my little pot. And it doesn't matter how you put it. You can put it anyway. It doesn't matter. They don't all have to be up and down. Just like that. And you can go all the way around. All the way around. Different molds, they do have some that are longer that you can wrap around. Hey, Seth Cat. Just like that. And they just look so cute. Like you can pack this thing, even with the white clay. So this is going to dry lighter than what it is. You can paint over it just because it's terracotta. It doesn't have to be terracotta. I can't even find this. I don't even know. Yeah, you can order this stuff, but I don't know how much it is. So I do want to find out. So I got all the excess. So if you do have, like, if it is a little thicker here, you can just take a brush with a little bit of water, and then you can just go down the sides of it. Like tiny bit of water. I can't work upside down. And just smooth it. You can just smooth it. And it will all smooth. You'll get the excess clay off. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. And then you've got something really pretty, and then nobody else has these kind of pots where you are because you made it yourself. Like I don't know if you could do this out of, well, no, I don't think you could do this out of, not this way, out of cement, mind you. But the plaster of Paris, I don't think you could either. But yeah, just like little simple things. Little simple things. Here, I'll do a feather. I'll do a feather. They're fun to make. Like, they are so fun to make. I'm just going to put a little bit, oh, maybe I'll do a smaller one. But this is just cornstarch. That's all it is cornstarch. Not flour, but cornstarch. I have computer classes now, and I think they might have to be returned. What do you mean, Seppi? They might have to be returned, your computer. What? Oh, computer glasses. I thought you said classes. Sorry, hon. But yeah, this is, I don't know. I seen this too on the Pinterest. And I thought, oh gosh, I have these supplies. I want to try it just to see if it works. And it's not a bunch of jargon. Because you see on there, it sure works for them, but then all of a sudden you try it and it doesn't work for you. But I'm not sure these molds are, like, I'm sure you can make jewelry out of these too, but I'm not into the jewelry. Well, because they're resin molds, right? These I don't believe are clay molds, but I know you can get clay molds. They don't have to, they'll just be silicone is all. They'll just be silicone, but they'll be just smaller. I know the jewelry ones have a little thing on the end where you can stick your earring hooks through. But yeah, you just peel away slowly, and then you have your finished product, which is, I don't know, I thought they were so kind of cute. But you could fill them all up. They get bigger, like you can get longer ones. I do have these things with designs on them that you just roll. Easy peasy. Hi, Patricia. I use the water to wet my clay. Yes. Yeah. But I do want to buy some. I want to get some real clay. I'm not saying this is not real, but there might be another product out there that is like way better. So I just move it around. You can see it lifting. So I got a little bit of stuff right there, which I will cut off, which is okay that you have that. How will you fire it? I don't have to, Sephi. This stuff you don't have to. You don't have to, it doesn't have to go in a kiln. So I'll just remove this little piece. just like so. There's another little piece here, just like so. I'll take my glue. I do want to get some, I'd rather get the molds where there's long pieces in it instead of rolling it out. Come on now. And I'll just spread this all over. You don't have to use your finger. You can just use the glue bottle. But I use this kind. This is from the Dollar Tree. My foot is asleep. My goodness. It seems to work very, very well. From what I see. So I'm just going to, it doesn't matter. You can decorate it how you want. But I'm just showing you guys. I'll end up using these for sure. For what plants, I have no idea. But they're just so cute. These are pretty tiny pots. Like these are pretty tiny. Like this is almost dry, almost. But you can repaint it. You don't have to have it this color. And the other clay, the gray stuff that I have, it dries white. It sticks and doesn't fall off. Correct. This is just, yeah, these are glued just with this when the clay is wet. And it doesn't move. It doesn't move. It'll stay there. It'll stay there. And just let it dry. And then you can put another piece like this one. I use this little guy. And it's like a little fairy. It looks like a little fairy. You can sort of make it out there. But the white stuff is the cornstarch. Isn't it cute though, Candace? It is like so cute. Like I could do this all day long. I wish you could get bigger molds like this where you'd have a feather like this long or a leaf. But a lot of them I see, they roll out the clay, put the leaf down, cut around the leaf, take the plant off, boof, there you go. And you can use these on plastic. It doesn't have to be on terracotta. You can dress up your plastic pots too. So I have a few in my shed that I am going to take out this spring, spray them all down, wash them off, and I am going to probably spray paint them. A textured spray paint, like you get that textured spray paint where it looks like spackle almost. That's what I'm going to do. I love chocolate too. Oh, good. Some people are... I know, Michelle, it's so hard. Well, whatever they said, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I don't know. Some people just don't, I don't get it. You know, it's so sad. Like, it's so sad. Oh, I guess I don't need that much. But I'm just going to put some in here. I didn't put my cornstarch in there. Yeah, make sure you dust it lightly with cornstarch. Get it into all the little crevices and stuff. And these molds from Temu are dirt cheap. Well, they'll be cheaper for you guys because you guys are in the States. So, I'm looking at molds all the time. I'm not going to do no resin. I decided to nix that craft because I just don't want the stuff. I can't shut my craft door, my craft room door, and I don't want it seeping through my house. So that's my downfall is that I can't shut my door. Well, because I got too much stuff in front of it for one. I need to have it open because I have no room in here because the darn room is so darn small. But once I get all this stuff out of here, and you can smooth this out. Well, if you're gluing it to something, you're not even going to see it at all. So it's even with the mold. I'll just pull the sides, just slowly, and I'll put it on the table. Just like so. Just take it out slowly. It'll come out there. Now how does this go? This way? Which way? Yeah, this way. Just like that. So they're just cute. They have nothing better to do, I know, right? But just the neatest little things. I never thought of this till I seen it on the Pinterest, and I thought, what on earth is that lady doing? But all the molds I see them have, they're not pink, they're gray or they're brown. But I've seen some, they're big, but it's just for like really long detailed pieces, which I find they're so fantastic. They're so pretty. They look like this design, but in a mold. I'm telling you, you can schwack those out like, oh man, I don't even know how many plant pots you could do in a sitting. Like I would just go to town big time. I'd do all my molds first, get the pots that I wanted, get them prepped and done, and then make the molds and then start sticking. But really easy, like really, really easy. These are like, well, maybe I'll put this one on this pot too. So where's the up part? I don't want to put her upside down. And I'll add her to this pot. I don't know if this thing is getting gummed up. Shouldn't. You could even use a popsicle stick to move this glue around if you want instead of your finger. But this is craft glue. It says wood glue, I think. Yeah, woodwork glue. It works actually quite well. I'm impressed. So my other one is over here. So I'm going to put the other one on this side. Just like so. Yeah, they look even. Just like so. Just like that. It's just so easy to do. And it doesn't take, like, you can do this in an afternoon or just like, you know, you're puttering outside or whatever. You just see the cornstarch on this one more than this one, which is okay. But this I like with that detail on it. I really like it. I don't mind it at all. Like you could probably stress this out with water and paint. But I like the look. I really like it. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because it's so neat. It's so neat. It's simple and it's inexpensive. Like it's inexpensive. There are so many kids that are raising themselves. Oh yeah. I try my best to ignore, but it's hard sometimes. I know, Sandra, I'm like that too. I want to react in a heartbeat. But I'm learning and I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm starting to do that at home too. I want to react and it's like, no, just keep your mouth shut and keep moving. So then I just don't say nothing. Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, like it's just so neat. Just so neat to do and easy. I like them. But I do want to make my own clay because I want to see how it's going to hold up. And I believe you make that out of flour. So I want to try it. Then I want to buy some to see if it's totally different. You can take a paintbrush and probably move the cornstarch around if you... Yeah. Like I got my brush. Oh gosh, I'm just adding more to it. But hey, that's okay. Oh, it's kind of moving now. But I like the look. Like I like that look. I really do. I don't mind it at all. I think they're so... Hi, Pamela. Weren't you just here? Jeez Louise. But yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'll put a little bit of cornstarch on here, maybe. Just a bit. Not too much. But yeah, I really like it. I really like the terracotta. Like I've got a few terracotta pots in my house. I want to change all my pots just to one kind so they all match. Hi, Patricia. But this cornstarch makes it easy for you to get it out of the mold. And it doesn't stick. Because you know, the first time I tried this, oh yeah, I was throwing clay in these and it was sticking and it was breaking. And I'm thinking, what on earth? I have a mold that has butterflies on it. Don't get that one for clay because it does not work. I've tried it 3 times already and it does not work. They break. They're pretty tiny. So don't get no butterflies. If you do get some, don't use the butterflies because it don't work that good. Like I didn't care for it myself. But yeah, I forgot I had these little tiny molds and I thought, ooh, these would be perfect. I want to try a small leaf and see how it works. Just want to try a small one. But like even the kids can do this. You know, this is a nice little craft for them. Gosh, they could be doing this at the kitchen table, with the kitchen table covered up, mind you, while mama's making supper or whatever. Like they're right in your vicinity, you can see them, they're having a good time, and they're creating something, you know? Like stuff like that. But yeah, it's not hard. This is not hard to do at all. These little ones, I've never done any tiny ones before, mind you. Never done a tiny one. But yeah, just move the clay around and it sticks right in there. Oh my goodness. I wish they had molds with big leaves that I wouldn't have to cut a leaf off my plant. Well, I guess if I lived in a warm climate, I could cut stuff out from outside, but I don't. And there it is. Like it almost looks like chocolate. You could use these for melted chocolate too, I believe. Use them to decorate your cakes. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to do that now. I have to sit knees closed every cough spell. Are you sick, Pamela? Everybody's getting that stuff. Like, what is it? Is it that RSV or is that what they call it? Ooh. So I got a little piece of clay that I got to get off here. Like, I'm telling you, this is so easy to work with. It's not even funny. And it's easy to do. Not saying that you just have to put these on plant pots. I'm sure you could put these on anything. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here about RSV because it seems to go along with and the skin irritation rash. Oh, hi Light Star. Yeah, I just didn't know if that's what is the issue. Yeah, the food grades ones you can. Oh gosh, oh gosh. There. Maybe I'll stick that one on here. Like, I'm not too worried how I'm placing them right now. I really am not. But I think they're just cute. Like, they're just cute. And I can just smooth out the side there. Just from the clay being pulled away. Just like so. And it just smooths right down. Like, I just think it's just the cutest thing. Especially for people who want to craft and can't get out. And if they have the supplies, oh my gosh. Too fun. And then, yeah, if I paint it, I paint it. I might try a little distressing, not too hard at the moment because I can't with these. But when they're dry, oh yeah, and make them look old. Like so fun. Like so fun. And it's very inexpensive. Because I thought, gosh, I've got all this clay. What on earth am I going to do with it all? Like, why am I buying so much clay? It is really cute. Thank you. I wish I was in a place in my life where I could make stuff like that right now, but I'm not. Aw, sorry, Light Star. Hi, Betty. You could fill them with candy and give them to your neighbor. That's right, I could. It will come to you, Slim. Yeah, just not sure what. Yeah, like sometimes I'll make something and I'll put it down. And then in a few days, it's like bing, bing. I'm just saying. Like I already got an idea, like even with the paint thing. Like I even want to show you, like is it this one I want to use? So it's this paint pour that I've done in the past. This one. I'm going to add to it. Is what I'm going to do. Because these colors don't go with my house at all. I use the salt solutions in the... Oh, a neti pot. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to repurpose this. But I'm going to add to it. So I've already got an idea. It's either this canvas or there's another one I've got over there. But that's all I can tell you. This is just a random paint pour I did with, are these I don't know if they are. I didn't even put any stuff on here. If they were already made pouring paint or I mixed these. I think they were the ready-made pouring paint that I used on here. I just haven't put any lacquer, not lacquer. I use Mod Podge on these. I used to use the small ones when I was younger and make a little pot man. I had one. It was a frog. But it broke because when Brooke fell down the stairs there, the couple of stairs here, the whole shelf went down and it was sitting on my shelf. And it's like, don't worry, buddy. I can make another one. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I did make a frog out of a couple plant pots because you can make all kinds of stuff with these things. But I wanted to make a rain chain. This is why I bought them. I thought 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, I wanted more, but they didn't have any. But then I thought, oh my gosh, if it rains too hard, they're going to smash. So I got to find something else to do with them. So I thought, well, with my clay, I thought I would dress them up. But yeah, like even, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I don't know. I don't need any more house plants. That's all I gotta say is I don't need any more house plants. But the greatest plant I could put in here never dies, it seems like. I've got, you could snip it off, put it in water within 3 days, boof, the roots are there, stick it in dirt. It's one of these ones. I don't even know what they're called. But I've got a poisonous plant in here. I can't take it out there because I don't want my wolf dog to get near it. So yeah, I just thought, oh, you know, there's got to be something I can do with this clay. But just make your pots look different. Like I love the terracotta, but they're just so blah. They're just so plain Jane. They're pretty, but they're so plain. So I thought, what can I do to add to it just to give them a little bit more oomph? You know, need a little bit more spunk in there. But yeah, like just a little something, something. That's really inexpensive. Like I think I paid like $1 something for these things, these little molds. But now I want to go back on there and see if I can get, there's a, like, it looks like a tray and it's got 1, 2, either 4 or 5 molds in it. You can get some with birds in it, some kind of crazy looking, it almost looks like a crown, but it's not a crown, but they're long. And they're about this wide and they've got so many molds in them. So I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go find some more on the Temu, bigger ones like with birds and it almost looks like a roping, a totally different design. They're long though, and then you can just put them around your pots, angle them. You can do whatever you want. Should have painted them. I'm not painting them yet because they're wet. And I don't know if I want them painted because I like the old kind of, I like matchy match. I like things to match and it needs to flow. And that even includes my outside. Just like in my living room. My living room needs to flow from my living room to my porch, to my kitchen, to my dining room. That's how I create. I can't have one color here and another color here. I can't do that. I can't do that. Everything, I walk into a room, it's got to flow all the way around. My outside, it's got to flow all the way around. Because everybody's yards look different. I get ideas from driving around. It's like, ooh, where did she get that? It's like, oh, can I make that? Plus, I have a big terracotta pot that's outside. It's big. I think it was like $100 and some bucks. It wasn't mine. It was given to me. It's got some embellishments on it, not much. I want to add to that, like big leaves or something that I can use, like these big leaves. I can use that for. So you use colors to blend the rooms. Yes, yes, yeah. But everything has to flow. I can't have a blue room and a gray room. I can't do that. I don't even have, like how some people have a feature wall. It's a totally different color. Hi, Fiza. I think that's how you say it. But yeah. But I just thought it would be just fun because I've got all this clay, and I know Steffi asked me before, do another video. Well, I'm not going to do a video on this. So I thought I would show you guys how I do it. And it's easy. It's inexpensive. It's fun. Like it takes no time at all. Like it's so fun to do. It's so fun to do. Hey, Susan. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. Like, see, it's drying pretty good now. Like this one's drying. This one's drying. But I like the space and the cracked. But when it's wet, you can blend it together with your finger. Put a little bit of water on there. But this has got a design on it, and I didn't want to rub over it because then the design will fade away. But just something like that. Something that's been used. It's been used. That's the look I like. I like it. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that. And they dry really nice. Like they dry super nice, even with the cornstarch on them. Like I don't even want to paint that. I just want to spray it and seal it. But I might just, I don't know. I might try some white maybe and see how it looks. But white gets so dirty. Or I might do a white or a gray with like just a stain, not a thick paint. But you can use thick paint. You can do whatever color you want. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Because I even wanted terracotta pots and I wanted to hang them from my ladder. Well, I'm having such a hard time with that ladder. I don't even know. Because where I got the look from was from Pinterest. But she's got, I bet yours was a Valentine's Day present. What's that? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I don't even know. But I wanted to put, like, she's got real plants on that ladder, but they're in different pots. They're from the store and just hung up. It's like, well, I don't want to use those though. But I thought, well, if I use them, how about I distress them and add my own touch to them? They'll probably look good. Or just leave them the color they are. You don't even have to paint them. Hey, farm wife. Yeah, like a whitewash farm wife. Yeah, like with paint and water. Yeah. Yeah. Way. In case my post was not seen, we are now under a... Brenda, you be safe. I seen some... I think it was Seffi was talking about there was supposed to be some bad weather out in the States this weekend. Like, is it already tornado weather out there? Like, that's insane. You done a ladder with the plants? No, I didn't. I didn't do it yet, Patricia, because I'm still humming and hawing about it. Like, I'm really finicky. I thought about even lanterns. It's like, ooh. And then I thought, well, I'm not hanging pots and pans from there. People do that though. If they have a copper set, they'll hang their pots, which it looks really nice. Like it looks nice. But I don't want to do pots and pans. Well, not in front of my kitchen window anyway, I don't. Well, you know, it would kind of block out the sun too. But yes, you be safe, Brenda. Asleep already. But yeah, we've got sun. Our days are getting longer. What time is it here? It's 3:21 in the afternoon. Our sun doesn't go down till about 5. Extreme wind and oh wow. Yeah, like I didn't know it was tornado weather out there already. Like it's only February. That's crazy. In Poland, 23. Oh, my boss was from Poland. She was Polish, my old boss. Way back in the day. Way back in the day. She was, I don't know. Like, I don't know if all, I don't think they are. But she was she was different. She was different. She was kind of a hard ass. And she really didn't care how she talked sometimes to her staff. I used to call her Hitler back in the day. That's what I used to call it, because that's how she acted. It's like, man, you're acting just like Hitler. You need to calm yourself down. Like, holy cow, lady. It's crazy. It's been raining so many days here, and we've been under flood. But tomorrow night it's giving snow. That's going to be crazy, Laura. That's Canadian weather right there. That's what we go through. You get the rain. Sometimes we get the rain. No, well, not now, but early in the winter, we'll get the rain. Then it's the sleet, and then boof, we get a blizzard. And it is chaos. Chaos. She was, I'm not sure what that is, Stiffy. Choleric? What does that mean? Is that what you're saying? Colic? I'm not sure if that's what you're saying. My sympathies. Sometime you get a bad boss. Oh gosh, yeah, she was crazy. I know one lady, well, she wasn't a lady, she was a teenager. And she was just proportioned differently. She was super, super tall. I know that. Super nice, yes. But she was proportioned different. You could tell. You could tell. And my boss was so, I had to look at her, and I was like, I just would give her that look. It's like, you need to calm your stuff down. You can't talk to her like that. These girls are in a union. We're not union because we're supervisors. She's gonna like pull the hammer down on you if you don't straighten out. Like, oh my gosh, she was so rank. Like I worked with her for a lot of years. Oh, she was crazy. Like she was crazy. So I don't know if it was just because she was Polish. Like I'm sure not all Polish people are like that, but oh, she was crazy. It was just nuts how she would be. Oh, she was, and she had like she didn't care. Like she did not care about what you were going through or if there was something up in your family. She could care less. She could care less. Snowing big time. Oh my gosh. I got Polish chickens. They sweet. Yeah, well, I guess the chickens are different, right? Yeah, I'm sure not all Polish people are like that. I've seen a Polish guy on TV, and he was not like that. He seemed nice anyway, but Polish women without Poland. Polish women without, maybe it was because she wasn't there. Maybe she was just lacking something. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know how long she lived in Canada, but I don't know if she's even with us anymore. I haven't heard nothing. I think she's still here. but I haven't heard anything saying I have not got my necklace. Well, that's weird, Susan, because it seems like everybody else got their necklace. I sent them all out. Don't move. I'm Karen. Now that's a Karen. If I've ever seen one. I've seen one of those people already. I've seen one of those people already. Just talking trash. It's, I'm so glad I'm not way younger because I'm telling you, the stuff that would come out of my mouth right now would be insane. I'm just saying, I wouldn't take that. I just can't believe how people talk on here. It's incredible. You can't even hang out with anybody. It's so sad. It's so sad. All people from Poland living others' country is lucky. So is it okay over there? Like that's what you know what I mean, Michelle? Oh gosh, good thing I wasn't on here when I was in my 20s. Look out, you'd see a whole new girl. I'm just saying, I'd be totally different. Totally. I was one of those people that really did. If you're going to be ignorant to me, I'm going to give it right back to you. No, 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 and no. We were listening to a podcast this morning. This guy, he talks to people. I don't even know his name, but I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The woman he had on there, I'm not sure what, she was a lawyer, but she doesn't even know what an underage person is. I don't get it. Like here, underage, like you're still considered a child of the age of under 18. Like I don't know what it's like in the States at all, but I don't know. She was a lawyer. I don't think she should have had that job. It just didn't make any sense, the stuff that was coming out of her mouth. You have a great personality. Oh, thank you. Who said that? I thought that was Patricia. Thanks, Patricia. Well, I try to. I try to get along with everybody. I don't fight with anybody. I don't have time for that crap. But I'm just saying, I try to get along with everybody. I like funny people. Because sometimes what they find funny, the other person might not find funny, but I might find it funny. I'm just saying. But oh, he still has not been found. I wonder, like I have always thought about that. Did his original owners come and get him? Did they know where he was and just went by that day and it's like, oh, there he is. Let's take him. That's just, I don't know. I don't get that stuff. It's that way here in, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I'll do all the bad trolls for you. Don't just time them out, Gladys. Don't kick them off. It's not like they're coming back anyway. Well, if they do, well, they might have a different attitude. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't know. It's just, I think original owners is probably right. Like, that's what I thought, But why would they wait all this time? Like, why would they wait all this time? It's like, oh no, well, he looks like he's all healthy and he's fattened up and he looks good. We'll take him back. Oh, it's just crazy. I do hope. Yeah, me too. I do too. Yeah, it's sad, Like he ran away for a reason from the other people and went to Dublin or like went with them. It's like, okay, hey, this is good. This is how it should be. And then whoever, I don't know. People are just so inconsiderate. I don't get it. I just have a really hard time with society. Like I was talking, we have that conversation too. The human race has really gone downhill so bad. So bad. It's amazing. I know I would not approach I wouldn't either. If I didn't know that dog, Do you think it's like, ooh, come on, let's get out of the car and go get this? Are you serious? No, you don't. Like, even their rightful, even the ones who owned him before, he's now a totally different dog. So he's still in protective mode, but of a different family. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Some say that life is simply a situation. I don't know, but the people in life they're idiots. Just saying. Like, some of them act so ridiculous. The stuff that comes out of their mouths is like, are you thinking about what you're saying there? Now, if that was me saying that, I'm telling you. But it's all okay, I guess. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Some people have never been slapped and it shows. Yeah, I know, right, DeMarcus? That would have been my attitude back in the day. It's like, yep, a good boof. That's just sad. Because if my mom ever caught me talking like this online, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, that soap would be this long, it would be this thick, and it would have been in my mouth. And then I would have got a spanking because she didn't spank us. She would slap our hands. It's like, and that was the worst because she had her rings on. But you get a good slap on your hands when you're little, it stings. And that's what we used to get. We never got a wooden spoon or a belt. Anybody touched, well, the principal tried to give me a strap. I heard Danny say that he'd buy him back. He shouldn't even have to buy him back, Betty. He's already bought and paid for. Like, he's been to the vet. He's got medication. That means something. Like, they're taking care of him like he's theirs. They wouldn't even, they shouldn't even, they've paid already. They've paid already. And he was happy. Like, that's what I mean. Even if that family couldn't give him what he needed, but he sees a family getting the care, the love, the medicine that he needs, then leave him be. I would just look at him and say, you know what? Yeah, you belong here now. This is your family. Let's carry on. That's what I would have did. It probably would have hurt my heart, but just saying. The RCMP. I would have filed a police report. Are we talking, what are we talking about? What I'm talking about? See, when I start talking, I look at chat and it's like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just saying. But someone, yeah, when I was in school, I got pushed. I got literally pushed into the boys' bathroom. This was in grade 6? Pushed. It's like, what on earth are you guys doing? I thought it was funny, but nobody was in there, thank gosh. I'd come back out, boof, where do I go? To the principal's office. Well, back in those days, they were giving a strap with a belt. Well, it was a big piece of leather. I'm telling you, that leather was long and it was that wide. And his name was Mr. Olson. And I told him, you touch me with that piece of leather, I'm going to be getting on the phone with my parents. He didn't touch me. Don't even go there, bucko, because it's not going to, I was a problem child then. But I spoke my mind then. I still do, sort of. I can tone myself down dramatically now. Back in the day, I couldn't. If I made a stink, you were hearing me for a few hours until it got resolved. Like, stuff like that is like, no, you're not touching me with that. You want to go touch, what's her name over there? You want to give her a strap? You go right ahead. But you ain't touching me with that because I will be phoning. He did not even give me a strap. He let me go. And it's like, yeah. I don't even know why this is even in here. This is crazy. Find, I meant say. What? Oh, Slim, you were fisty. No. Gosh, no. Feisty. Yes, I was. Yeah. But I wasn't going to be walked on either. No, I wasn't going to be walked on. No. We will knock someone out. I wasn't even a fighter as a teenager. Never. I got along with everybody. I never got into any fights with any girls. None of that. I could just got along with everybody. I got along with everybody. But when someone gets crazy, I'm just saying, I don't keep my mouth shut. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. If I know I'm right, like I'm not going to let my friends say, like when we were kids, get, well, man, I've been through it as a teenager. I've been hit in the face by my girlfriend's boyfriend because he couldn't find her. Who got that crap? I did. Did I do anything about it? Oh, yeah, I phoned the cops. It's like, no, I want to press assault charges because there's no reason for it. I'm 18 years old and this guy's hitting me because he can't find his old lady. That's not my problem. Go find her. Well, I had some choice words there. I'm just saying. If you can't keep track of it, put a leash on it. Get away from me. Stay away from me. I have nothing to do with you. It's just bad. Just bad. Slim, light a cigarette. No, Gladys, I'm not lighting a cigarette. No. But I've calmed way down since those days as a kid. As a kid, like, I had a lot of fun back in my day. A lot of fun. I've had a lot done to me as a kid, too, as I grew up. Like, I've been hit, I don't know, about 3 times on this side of my face. That's why my eye looks different than the other one, because of the stuff I've been through. But I don't go through that any of that craziness anymore. But oh gosh, Sandra, if I seen anyone bullying my kid, look out. I'd be just on it, on it, on it. Yeah, there won't be, gosh, I'd be just saying, forgive me for what I'm about to do, because that's what would happen. Like, not a one. But Brooke's never been bullied in school, so I am so grateful for that. The kids have treated him so good. Like, so good. Yes, Patricia, did you want to tell me something? I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah, yeah. It's not so much the kids, it's the adults now. Like when we go to Walmart, yeah, you can tell that there's something up there. But you get the adults that walk by and they stare at you as they're walking. And I look at them like, what are you looking at? He's just autistic. Like, and that's what I'm very vocal. Can't help it. It's like, he's just got autism. Are you okay? Like, why are you staring at him like that? He's not going to attack you or anything. He's just doing his own thing. You're the one who's acting weird because you're just standing there staring at him or walking and just staring at him. It's like, what's the problem here? He just has autism. He's okay. It's like, oh my gosh. Sometimes it's hard to ignore them, Michelle. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because, they don't have the right either. They think they have the right to just stand there and just spot him out. Because as soon as one looks, everybody just like stops and is like, oh, it's like, move on, people, move on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Keep moving. Keep the line moving here. It's just nuts. It's hard. I have a hard time with it. No, he doesn't talk like maybe not like your kid. No, he doesn't do the stuff that maybe your kid does, but he's still a human. Slim is so very handsome. Gladys, Gladys, can I be handsome? It's like, girlfriend? Oh, you make me laugh. Oh, geez, it's hard. Sometimes it's so hard. It shows you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just don't. We had a place here that you could rent movies, and the lady she was an older woman, like she could have been my grandmother. Beautiful woman, beautiful. The one day she seen him come into her store, she was just like, she knew right away because she asked me. She says, "Can I ask you something personal?" And I'm thinking, holy crap, lady, I don't even know you. And it's like, okay. And she says, "He's autistic, isn't he?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, he is. He is." And she said, "I thought so." I said, "Okay." They had a little sitting room for kids and stuff. Next thing you know, we go in there 3 or 4 more times. Next thing you know, he's like behind the counter with her where the till is, and she's like, nope, just leave him. He's good. She would let him do anything he wanted. Anything. Anything. I just thought it was just crazy. But she was so great with him. I just loved it. I just loved it. Yeah, that was a good one, Gladys. But yeah, it was so cute. No, just leave him alone. He's fine. He's not doing nothing wrong. It's like if he touches something back there, she says, "No, he's good." And then she'd have a chair back there. He'd sit on it and he'd look at the movies that he wanted to get. He'd always look at the covers of them, eh? Oh gosh, yeah. Well, till that one day he went into the other room where the not so good movies are, like the adult movies. Like he's never been back there before. And the one day we were in there getting movies, and it's like, where on earth is he? It's like, where's Brooke? And I'm thinking, oh, did he go by that curtain? So I walked back there and I opened the curtain. I looked, I was like, come on now, get out of there. He had no idea what he was looking at. Thank gosh. It's like, get out of there. This is not even a room for you. This is the adult room and you can't be in here. And he never ever went in there ever again. But the first time he did that, that kind of made me chuckle. It's like, what are you doing in here? I didn't even know they had one of those in that movie store, but it was kind of funny. But it was, yeah, yeah, right, Michelle. Yeah, it's like, where did he go? Yeah, there he was. So it was kind of funny, like he's just small. He has no idea what that stuff is about. It's like, oh God, get out of here, get out of here. Yeah, I didn't think they had one of those in, well, I guess they do in every movie store. I don't know, but it was too funny. Oh, thank you, Gladys. Thank you. Yeah, it was so like he still wouldn't even know what that stuff is. But I can't remember the store now. But now he doesn't even feel the need to go rent a movie or anything like that. I just want him this summer, like when we go to the zoo, I want him to be in awe. Like some of, because they've got like it's the fourth largest zoo in the world. So I just want him to be all like that. Like look at stuff and is like, and look at me, because when he's sees something that he knows, what he looks at me and I look at him and is like, do you know what is that? I'll ask him questions. It's like, let's go look. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about it. It's like it's my birthday week, but it's mostly for him. That's why I like going on vacation, because it's mostly for him. So, but we'll see. I know they have dinosaurs there too. Well, not real dinosaurs, but stuff that it roars and everything, and you can walk through it apparently. So I'm a little excited about that. I hope so, Michelle. I'm excited myself. I can't wait. I can't wait because there's all kinds of animals that I've never seen in my life that are there. I can't wait. Just found out I got a death in the family. I'm so sorry, Brenda. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's the worst. Stuff like that takes you right off guard. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. Same age as Brooke with autism. Yeah, oh, they're great kids. Like, they're great. Like Brooke had a friend too. He had Down syndrome. Oh my gosh, I love that kid. I loved him. Oh, Brenda, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I know. I know. Yeah, because this little boy, I don't think had a mom. He just had his dad. And when I got to know him, when I'd go on the bus with Brooke. Okay, Jody, have a good evening. I would put my hand on his face and he would just lean into my hand. Oh my gosh, I just love that kid so much. But they moved away. He graduated, I think, a year before Brooke did. But the sweetest kid I ever met in my life. Hey, Lulu Bug, how are you? Yeah, Brenda, I'm so sorry. Aw, that's tough. Like, that's tough. Like, nobody expects that, you know? That's so sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard. Life's hard. Gosh, sometimes just living is hard. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I'm gonna put those in the wash. But yeah, I'm excited about my little pots. I'm really excited about them. I can't wait to make something bigger. But with this clay, because I did Google when you roll out the clay. Excuse me. Hey, Kimbra. Looks like you survived Valentine's Day, dear. I did. He's good. Who's talking about him? Slim Dukes Up. Nobody's talking about him. It's just when I go out, sometimes just the adults stare at him because he's like a totally different. You should see him in the house. I'm telling you. He like toodles down these hallways like it's nobody's business. Like, I mean, it's a full leap. But he's so childlike just because he's 18, you know. So that's what I do. Like, I'm a caregiver to my boy. Do I help him shower? Yeah, I do. I I do. I do everything for him. I do a lot for him. Like a lot. A lot. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I love my job. Like, even when everybody else is in the house and if he wants something to eat, nobody can give it to him except for me. If I'm not here, say if I'm out shopping and he's home with Shane, well, he's got no choice but to ask Shane. But if I'm here, he'll look at Shane and say, no, Mama, Mama will be doing that for me, not you. Thank you very much. He's funny that way. He's funny that way. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I think I'm a pretty darn good mom myself. I will give myself that credit. Yeah. Did I know how to do this right from the get-go? No. No. I was learning. He was teaching me. Well, he was trying to teach me, and I wasn't quite grasping what was happening. And then as soon as he said one word for how we were going to communicate, I was like, here we go, buddy. This is what we are doing. I don't care who's over here. This is what you and I are doing. And I will learn how to do this because, you know, raising kids doesn't come with a manual. It doesn't. Whether they're autistic or not. They don't come with a manual. But no, I think I've done pretty good. I think I have done pretty darn good. So, hi, Michelle. Oh gosh, Sephi, I'm telling you, if he still teaches, he's still teaching this boy. Like he teaches you like the first thing I learned was patience. Hands off was patience. It's like, okay, I need patience to do this. So I got he's still teaching patience, not to me so much, but to his dad. He is. So yeah. 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 Well, not his biological father, his stepdad. But we don't call Shane his stepdad. We call him his dad because he did raise him. So he did raise him. He didn't make him, but he did raise him. So technically, that's his dad. So I won't even go there. I won't even go there. So yeah. But he's still teaching. Brooke is teaching us every day. Like, he's such a gentle giant. And he loves so much. Like, he likes everybody. Because they are all different. My little guy is definitely different than the rest. And I'm fine with that. Exactly, Laura. He's my buddy that I never met. My heart magnified to special ghost people always. My kids were loved. 11 kids in my group. Oh, wow. Yeah, like we can go to his, not the middle school. Because I really, it's a little different over there. But if I go to the school from grade 3 to 6, the teachers still remember him. His aides from grade 3 are still there. and he still remembers them. Like he sees them out and about every now and then, and he'll stop and he'll look at them. And if I'm there, he'll turn and he'll look at me, and I'm looking at him. It's like, what? Then I'll look. It's like, oh, it's like, who's that? Ooh, I buffered there for a minute. I'll ask him, who is that? And it's Mrs. H or Mrs. whatever. He would usually do the last name with the letter, but now he's getting better. Well, he'll say Mrs. then her last name. So, which is kind of neat. Like his grade 3 teacher was Mrs. Harbin. Oh my gosh. He'd see her now and I'd look at him, it's like, who is that? And he'd look at her and say, Mrs. Harbin. He'll know exactly who she is after all this time. So yeah, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. Good, you are still here. I was just looking at my time. I'm at 1:50, so I'm almost at my 2-hour limit. So what's everybody having for supper? I'm not cooking tonight. Do I have leftovers in the fridge? I think so. Yes, because I made seasoned pork chops. I did chicken in my little Dutch oven or whatever you call that thing. I seasoned my chicken. I put mayonnaise on there. Oh, so good. Mashed potatoes and cooked cabbage with salt and pepper. And ooh, was it good. It was so good. Pizza? Ooh, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Pizza. I think I'm going to have a piece of chicken. I think I'm going to have a chicken on toast. Take the chicken off the bone and make a sandwich. Pancakes and sausage. Yeah, that's good anytime. Breakfast is good to have any time of the day. It doesn't even matter. Oh, this terracotta stuff is just messy. I'm having leftovers. Rice, greens, and shrimp. We used to have that a lot. A lot. I had rice just not too long ago, but I'm all out now. Because if I do get a little bit of leftover rice, I'll just give it to the dogs. It's just a filler, but it's just a little snack. I've seen some cool treats on Pinterest with peanut butter, pumpkin puree, rolled oats, and something else. And they almost look like they're twisted. And peanut butter. Well, I make those treats. I roll them, but these ones you cook. And they almost look like they're twisted. So gosh, I've been thinking about dog treats and crafting and oh my gosh, my brain is kind of full. My mom made pancakes mostly for supper a lot of times. We never used to have that as a kid. My mom never cooked like that. But now I do. Like, let's have breakfast. Let's have bacon and eggs. I'm probably throwing a pizza in the oven. I've got pizza too, you know. I might have to throw in a pizza too. But ours is that, what is it called? There's tomatoes on it and some kind of like provolone cheese or some kind of thick cheese curd or whatever on there. They're frozen. Like we have to cook them from frozen and then I just add whatever. So maybe I'll do that. And I'll have leftovers. I'll do leftovers because I like cold pork chops. I'll just sit on the couch and eat a cold pork chop. I like cold meat. My mom was like that too. I was brought up that way. It's so good. I will make, again, my comfort food. I wanted chicken Caesar salad the other day so bad. Grilled ham cheese sandwich. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Creamy tomato soup. Yes, that's good. I'll trade you. Can I have, you can have my pizza. I'll take what you're having. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it all sounds so good. I think my mom was a good cook too, Light Star. We always had breakfast, dinner, supper throughout my whole childhood. When my mom and my dad got married, which was so weird. Like we used to live in the city as kids, and the next thing you know, we're in this 2-story house. And there's some guy walking around. I don't remember the whole dating game with them. I don't remember any of that. Like my dad did come over. He knew who we were. But next thing you know, we're in this small little house. And then next thing you know, we're in this big 2-story. This house was massive on a farm with land all over. And we're calling some man dad. That's how I remember it. It probably wasn't that way, but that's how I remember. It's like, hey, Dad. It was just kind of, when I think about it, it sounds kind of weird. But I don't know. I'm surprised they call it breakfast, dinner, supper there. Yeah, yeah, breakfast, dinner, and supper. Yeah, yeah, it's supper. Yeah, supper at 5. Breakfast, well, our breakfast would usually be about around 7, 8 o'clock, I guess. Dinner time, the smack of 12 o'clock noon was dinner time. Yeah. But we, even when we were kids, we wouldn't eat. I don't think we'd eat 3. My dad would eat 3 times a day, but we wouldn't. Because my dad was the farmer, so he had a big appetite. Like he had a massive appetite back in the day. I'll tell you, that man could eat. It was always meat, potatoes, and bread. Always, this always. And the odd pie. He didn't eat cake, but it was pie. He liked raisin pie. We had tacos for my Valentine. Ooh. Yeah, we had chicken and pork chops and supper in the evening here too. Yeah, darn. I did it again, barn wife. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and hang out with you guys for a little bit. Stay home, but he was self-employed until I was 10th grade. He had a business in construction. Oh, nice. Wow. I love the odd pie as well. I do too. It's got to be strawberry rhubarb though. I can't just eat any old. No. I know not the Amish. They're not Amish here. They're Hutterites. They make peach pie, and I've never had a peach pie. But they make that kind of stuff. I like apple, but strawberry rhubarb is my utmost favorite. I love it. Have it every once in a while. I haven't had a piece of rhubarb pie, oh gosh, probably for about a year now. So I bake. Oh, cherry pie's not bad. I don't mind cherry pie with vanilla ice cream. You can do so many things with that cherry pie filling. Like even with peaches, canned peaches, and the juice for the peaches, and what is it called? That canned milk. I can't remember what it's called. It's sweet. Oh, that stuff is so good. Condensed milk. Oh, that's a good dessert, and it tastes so light. It's so good. It's so good. If you haven't had peach pie, you don't know what you're missing. I've never. But I know our Hutterites make peach pie here. I've had one in my freezer, but they don't make their crusts like we do. Like there's no preservatives in their stuff. We have preservatives in our flour or whatever when we're baking. So it kind of lasts longer, but I might have to try it just to see what it's all about. But yeah, I guess I should get off here. Yeah, condensed milk. Oh, it's so good with peaches in the juice. Like, oh, I made that dessert once and I'm telling you, it tastes like creamsicles. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah. But I had fun here. I had fun today showing you my little clay hack with my terracotta pots. I can't wait to work on something bigger. I can't wait. I'm excited for the spring. Tiny county. Not too many jobs for everyone. Aw, peach pie is amazing. Yeah, so I wonder. I've never tried it. And I like peaches. So I might have to try. I'm not going to make one, but whoever makes one, I'll try it just to see. That's the thing. Always has thank you for your ideas. Aw. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I should get off here and let you guys all go chill out and relax. So I did. Did I thank you, Slim? Patricia, I think so. I think so. I think so. I like most pies. Me, yeah, not so much. I like a few, but not too many. I couldn't sit in the whole live. That's okay, Journey. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I know you're busy. I know you're busy, honey. I know. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. My mom liked fishing too. My mom didn't fish. She didn't do it. She was a city girl. She wasn't a country girl. Thank you, sweets. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. So I hope everyone had a fabulous time in here and had a really good day. Like I'm hoping, and y'all have a great night or morning or noon or night, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to wash my molds and I think I'm going to make myself something to eat. It's 4 o'clock here now. I haven't eaten since this morning. I think I'm going to make some coffee though. I would really like a cup of coffee. I've only had 2 cups and I haven't had one for 2 hours, so I'm good now. Did everyone have a fun at the Valentine's Day concert? I watched. Good night, Sandra. Love to you, Terry. I hope you all had fun. I had fun. Like, I had a really good time, but I'm going to kind of distress these a little bit. Like, this almost looks like a pendant. You know, those white pendants that you get that the older women used to wear? Well, back in my day, they sure did. With that little head in, that little face in there. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what that reminds me of. But I'm going to play around with these. So, I had fun doing them. I had fun. So I'm going to even go on the Temu and see if I can find that mold that I'm looking for. So that'll, yes, a cameo. Yes, that's what that reminds me of. That's what that, yeah, a cameo. I remember those. I remember those as a kid. Wow. Okay, I better quit talking. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming. I had such fun. I had such fun. I like just chit-chatting with you guys. Before they became registered and certified nurse. Oh, she's talking to Seppi. Okay. I'll see you all in the next video. I hope you guys all have a great night. Be safe. I hope you're, like, please get well if you're under the weather. Brenda, I'm thinking about you, honey. I'm so sorry. Journey, I'm thinking about you too, sweetheart. So, have a great night, everybody. Till then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Good night. I'll see you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.